Welcome back, everyone. Last time we did one of these deep dives, we really we dug into Character.AI, right? All those AI personas you can basically chat with about anything. Turns out building a whole universe of these AI characters comes with its own set of, well, it's tricky, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you're right. Character.AI, they've been successful, but it's really interesting how they're kind of pushing the limits of what we can even do with AI these days. It's gone way beyond just spitting out text. Now it's about building these believable personalities, characters that users can actually, connect with on an emotional level.
So you're saying there's got to be like a certain something, right, to
Right.
really get people hooked. It's more than just like a chatbot that gives you facts.
Exactly. You nailed it. But all that ambition, it comes with some pretty major hurdles, technically speaking. And for Character.AI, you can kind of break it down into three big ones. You've got moderation, you've got scalability, and then how do you balance creativity with accuracy? Those are the big three.
Okay, let's break those down one by one. Moderation, that's a big one these days. What makes it so tricky? Is it just about keeping things like PG?
Well, it's more complicated than just that. See, on Character.AI, users, they can just create characters based on anyone. I mean, anyone. Real people, fictional, historical figures, celebrities. It's a free-for-all.
Yeah, okay, I see where you're going.
Right. So suddenly you could have, AI Abraham Lincoln arguing with AI Einstein. Or, things could get really controversial, even dangerous with certain figures. So there's a whole Pandora's box of ethics, safety. It all comes into play. And the question becomes, how do you stop it from being misused? Can you even guarantee these AI won't spread misinformation or, reinforce some really bad stereotypes?
It's a lot to think about, yeah. And then on top of all that, you've got the technology itself trying to keep up. It's almost like trying to fit like a galaxy into a shoebox.
You got it. That's a great analogy. Character.AI, they rely on these large language models, right? But those are incredibly resource heavy. And they're complex. So as more users come on board and the conversations get longer and more detailed, well, it just puts more and more strain on their servers. It's like they're trying to simulate millions of unique thought processes all at the same time.
So you've got this constant struggle, this balancing act. You want the AI to be creative, to be fun and engaging.
Yeah.
But it also has to be accurate, somewhat reliable. And of course, the whole system can't just crash from all the awesomeness.
Exactly. It's an incredible challenge. And honestly, it's something that any company working with these, AI personalities, they're all grappling with it.
So are there other companies out there that are trying to walk that tightrope, that are finding solutions?
For sure, yeah. A good example is this company, Talkie.AI. What's cool about them is they're focused on the practical uses of AI personalities. So think things like customer service bots, educational tools, that sort of thing.
Okay, so not AI Sherlock Holmes then.
Yeah.
More like AI that can walk you through fixing your Wi-Fi.
Exactly. And their approach, it's pretty clever. So they use these things called personality packs. You can think of them as pre-designed sets of traits, conversational styles. And you can apply them to any of their AIs. So companies, they can actually control how the AI interacts with people, keep things consistent with their brand, all that.
I see. But wouldn't those personality packs, don't they stifle creativity a bit? I mean, part of the fun of Character.AI is that it's unpredictable, right?
Yeah, that's the trade-off. With Talkie.AI, they prioritize control, being reliable. Maybe not the best fit for, the super open-ended role-playing that Character.AI is known for, but it works really well where accuracy matters more, like customer service.
So it's like choosing between like a totally improvised show and, a really well-rehearsed play. Both have their strengths.
Precisely. And here's the thing. Character.AI, they've been paying attention. They actually announced that they want to give users more control over content boundaries, which is interesting. So imagine a slider. You can choose how much your AI sticks to the facts versus how much it can just make things up.
That's actually a really smart solution. Giving that level of control to the users, it could really help, balance the creative side with accuracy. What about the performance issues? Any word on how they're tackling that?
Well, they're experimenting, right? Trying different models for different types of conversations. And they're working on improving their infrastructure, the whole server situation. It's all about making the system more, robust and responsive.
So it's constantly evolving. You refine the tech, you improve the user experience, and the whole time you're trying to keep up with all the ethical concerns that come up,
Yeah.
especially with creating these complex AI personas.
It's a journey, for sure. It'll be really fascinating to see how Character.AI and, this whole field of AI personality development, where it goes in the next few years.
Makes you think, Will Character.AI be able to balance its roots, that creative freedom, with the demands of, well, everyone using it? And what happens when these AI personalities get even more sophisticated? Lots to consider.
Absolutely. I think we're just at the beginning of something really big.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive, everyone. And be sure to join us next time as we continue to explore the wild world of AI.